Hello, welcome to this video of the Ford Fiesta 1 litre T EcoBoost. So it's a turbocharged 1 litre 3-cylinder engine. So it's the most favourite of the insurance companies because it's a 3-cylinder. As you can see, it's in lovely condition. This one's covered 78,000 miles, one former keeper. It's a real eyeful. As you can see, it's got the big roof spoiler as standard because it's the Zetec S model. It's got the 17-inch alloy wheels with the 205 wide tyres. It's got this little matte black diffuser at the back there. This one's also, the last owner has fitted these pressed aluminium number plates as well, so they're a little bit stylish, add a bit of style to that. Got the side skirts, as you can see, colour-coded bumpers and wing mirror caps as well. It's also got the light sensor and the rain sensor, LED DRLs, daytime running lights, LED. It's also got the xenon lights as well, as you can see, the xenon bulbs there. It's got the honeycomb grille on the front, which is in fantastic condition, no cracks or chips anywhere, which is very nice. Obviously that number plate again, it's the pressed aluminium one with the like slightly raised letters, and it's also got the lower fog lights, as you can see. The lower fog lights, the sports fog lights. Okay, let's start on the bodywork. So, very tidy, as you can see. Not bad condition for the age of mileage. Odd few little tiny chips on the bonnet, as to be expected at 78,000 miles. And the bumper as well, maybe the odd few chips there on the paintwork. The plastic for the lights are very clear. They've not gone yellow or cracked or anything like that, so they're very clear, as you can see. That front wing's very tidy. There's no rust appearing on that wheel arch at all. That alloy wheel is slightly scuffed on the edges, as to be expected. That's the curbside one. Depending on when you get here for the vehicle, that actually might be refurbished. We have got the alloy wheel man coming this week, but he has got about 4 sets to do. So depending on how far he gets through them, they may be done by the time you get here. The wing mirror caps are very clean. The indicators there, no water ingress there or condensation. That's good. The windscreen, very good condition. Original Ford as well, as you can see there, it's a Ford windscreen. So that looks like the original one. There's nothing to report. There's no chips at all on that, or cracks. So very good. The roof's in very clean condition, as you can see. There's no dents or any scratches or sign of damage at all. There's no little rust spots on the edge there, so very clean roof. That door, very clean, as you can see. No tar spots because it's just been polished, this one. This car's just been polished, so the tar spots have been removed and polished. There are some very, very light, maybe just there, I don't know if you can see that, a very light little lacquer scratch there. What we've just spotted, that might actually polish out. So nothing major at all. That alloy wheel, that fuel cap, let's have a look at that. That's all nice and clean. Obviously unleaded. That light there, that's nice and clean. No damage on that bumper. It's all nice and clean as well, and the tailgate's nice and clean there as well. And that corner's nice and clean as well. This quarter panel's nice and clean. There's a little bit of, I don't know if it's lacquer fade, tiniest, I don't know if you can actually see that there. A very tiny little bit of lacquer, sort of like fading there, just there. I don't know if you can see it, the line is there. There. It's just a little bit, hardly noticeable, but I must point it out to you, just in case I do get a how can I say, a perfectionist coming by the vehicle and they said, you know what, I can see something there, and it's just a little tiny bit. As you can see, it's not bad at all. Okay, and then that door, obviously nice as well, nice and clean. That wing mirror, nice and clean, no cracks on the indicator, no chips there, and that wing, nice and clean. Okay, side of the screen, nothing there. this side of the roof and the bike. That's the spoiler. Okay, let's start on the rear then. So let's open the rear tailgate. Very clean, as you can see. Very clean. Split fold rear seats. What's under here? Let's have a look. Oh, it's got the optional. Oh, it's optional, this one. It's a full size spare wheel. That's the optional with a toolkit underneath there. Very clean. It's got the Hankook tyre. Never been on. Looks like it's brand new, that tyre. It is the 15-inch, so it's not an alloy wheel spare. It is a steel spare. Okay, that's that. All this down here is nice and clean, as you can see. There's no scratches on the plastic at all. So that's all nice and clean, and the rubber seal is immaculate. It's not worn or you know, damaged at all, and so is the edge of the bumper there. There's nothing on there as well. That's very clean. We've got the parcel shelf, which is all intact. We've got the strings all attached as well. That's all there. It's nice and clean around the edges there. There's no green moss growing or anything like that, no leaves, etc. All this is nice and clean up here as well. Obviously it's manual tailgate on these. Let's go to the other side. Let's show you the passenger side front door. Passenger side front door, all nice and clean. Electric front window, of course. The door shuts are nice and clean. There's no trap seat belt marks on the door shuts. There's no worn rubber trim there at all, and there's no scratches on the plastic there as you get in and out. So these are the sport style seats, as you can see. They've got the honeycomb pattern there on the cloth and the white stitching, contrasting stitching. This passenger seat has also got the side airbag, as you can see, a little label there. We're going to pull this little lever here, make sure this is working. Yep, this is all working. So that wire's not snapped or anything like that. That's all in working order. Back of the seat's nice and clean. Carpets are clean. I'm sure we've got a set of car mats for this somewhere. It's been taken out since it's been valeted. I'm sure there is a set of car mats. The rear has got 3 seat belts and 2 headrests, as you can see. It's also got the Isofix anchoring points for the child seats. Okay, so you can put the child seats there. All the carpet's nice and clean. The inside door panels are nice and clean. The speaker grills, they're all intact, they're not cracked, etc. And then you've got the centre armrest here, that's all nice and clean. There's no damage. Okay, let's go back to the driver's side. Oh, before we go any further, this has got the keyless entry, so that little button there you press to come in and out because it's keyless. So that's the keyless entry button, so you don't have to fiddle in your pockets to find the key. All that door shuts nice and clean. The door card's clean there as well. It's got the electric folding wing mirrors, as you can see there. That's a folding wing mirror. Electric windows. You've got a little bit of a drinks holder there, or a bottle holder. This high gloss aluminium door handle. All the door shuts are clean, and so that door sill's nice and clean as well, and so is the door shut there. There's no trap seat belt marks or worn rubber edges at all. The seat is in tidy condition, as you can see. It's in very tidy condition. There's no wear and tear on that bolster. Aluminium pedals, as you can see. Aluminium foot pedals, and then you can see the floor, the mats there. That's all, as in the heel. So the heel pad is there. Let's look inside here. So inside, we'll put the air conditioning on. It's a very hot day at the moment. Air conditioning does work. This has got the DAB as well. So where we are now, there's no DAB signal. So it's saying DAB not available, of course, because we're down in like a little valley where we are. So it's not a very good signal for the DAB down here. So that's got the DAB. Obviously, it's got the CD slot as well. CD, and it's also obviously aux and the phone as well, so it's got Bluetooth, and obviously you've got the, look down here, you've got the aux and the USB input as well. So that's all the head unit there. Down here, climate control, single zone climate control, air conditioning which works. It's nice and cold as we're sitting here. That's the heated front windscreen button, so that front windscreen has got the heated elements in the glass, as you can see now. The little lines, what squiggly lines will come down. So they're the heated elements on the Ford Quick Clear windscreen. You've got your stop start on and off button there. It's a 5-speed manual box, So it's a 5-speed. You've got a nice high piano gloss black trim there as well. And then obviously you've got your 12-volt charging port there. You've got your 2 keyless keys. This has got actually 2 keyless keys. One's a different shape for some reason, but they're 2 keyless keys, so that's good to know. You've got the drinks holder there, nice and clean. Obviously that all lights up at the night time. There is some lights in there, but obviously we can't see. It's got the leather handle for the handbrake, and up here we've got the armrest. Inside you've got a deep storage. There's nothing in there, just a deep storage pocket. And then up here you've got the glove box. We've got all the documents. We've got the locking wheel bolt there. We've got the full logbook. As you can see there, one former keeper, and this chap's had it since 2019, so he's had it 3 years. All the previous MOT certificates are here. The service we've just had done. So we've just had done the service. Let's have a look what we've had done on this service then. We've had a tyre as well on this one, MOT oil and filter service. The previous invoices there for the services as well, and I think there is a service book. Yes, the service book. So if you look in the service book, we can see the first 3 stamps are the Ford dealer. That's the first 3 stamps. Just put it over here. First 3 stamps are the Ford dealers, and then we've got a garage here, which is like a Unipart service centre with that man. And then we've got another garage there, and then another garage there, and we've got another garage there, and obviously we need to stamp that because that service is there, which we've had carried out. So that service is there, as you can see. We've got the date there, 29th of the 6th, 22, 78,000 miles. So that needs to be stamped in there. So we'll stamp that, and that is it. So you've got, that's actually a delivery inspection. So that's a 6 miles. So that's a service. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and ours. That's 7 services. So all the book packs there. That's good to know. On your steering wheel, you've got the function button for the voice command, the telephone answering, and the volume control as well. And then on there, on the stalk, you see trip. That's the trip computer button, so you can see everything there as well. So you've got a temperature reading of 22 degrees in the shade today, so it's very warm. Shows you all these average miles per gallon. Amazingly, this is a 138 brake horsepower engine. So for a 1 litre, that's very high power. So yeah, it's not slow. It says in the book, it says 0 to 60 miles per hour in 8.9 seconds. So that is very nippy, very nippy. Right, okay, so let us finish off by under the engine. So, oh, forgot to show you that. So there you've got the automatic light switch there, so that's auto. So it's got auto lights, and it's got the wiper control as well. You've got the airbag on and off there as well for the front passenger, so you can have an old-fashioned child seat there in the front if you wish. And then, oh, push button start. So up there, that's to start it and stop it. I'm going to show you the keyless entry function on this now. So if you close the door, so you've got these keys in your pocket, put those in your pocket, and you can lock it by just pressing this. So that's locked. So the keys in my pocket, it's locked, and that's it. So if I come to the car, I've got shopping bags in my hand. All I do is press that again, and there we go, we're unlocked, we're in. Oh, it's also got these wind deflectors as well, these Team Heco wind deflectors, so that'll keep the I was to say the noise down when you've got the windows open. It'll also keep the rain off. When it rains, after it's rained and you open your window, obviously the rain's going to run over that and not fall inside the car. Just pop the bonnet like so. Let's see if I can do this one hand. Yep. Okay, so under here you've got the 1 litre turbocharged engine. So that's the turbocharger at the front there. It's the 1 litre 3-cylinder, meaning 3 spark plugs or coil packs as well there. So that's free. That's what it is. So it's really cheap on the insurance. That's what the insurance companies like to see, 3 cylinders. Okay, the battery there, it's an original Ford battery, that's good to know. Everything's nice, all the nuts and bolts are there, nothing's missing. there's nothing loose. So we always check the headlights by giving them a good rock, make sure they're not loose, etc. Because if they are, then obviously that's evidence that someone's had a bump. This vehicle is HPI clear, so it's not been involved in insurance claim. And that's about it. It's nice and clean up here. There's no leaves, anything like that. I'll close this bonnet again. This is a timing chain engine as well, by the way. So timing chain engine means no rubber belt to replace. So the timing chain doesn't have to be replaced until you get loud noises and rattling noises, then you've got a problem. So it's timing chain engine, 1 litre. Okay, if you've got a part exchange, please let us know. Provide us the reg number and mileage, and we'll give you a quotation of what it's worth as a part exchange. Also, we can provide finance on this vehicle up to 5 years. With it being a 15 reg, we can have 5 years finance on this. The interest rates go accordingly on your credit score. So if you're really good, A1 credit score, the interest rates can start from as low as 6.9%. That's the minimum on car finance with car dealers. And then obviously they can go up as high as 30% or even more if you're really bad credit score. So you know how it works. If you're a really good credit score person, you will obviously have lots of lenders trying to lend you the money because they know you're good, you're going to pay it back. And if you're really bad, you're going to get maybe 1 or 2, and they're going to set their rates high. So hope you enjoyed the video, and please get in touch and hope to see you soon. Thank you.